first question, do you maybe just want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself to the audience, please?
Yeah, sure. Sure. So I began crypto in 2020, created a DAO where we invest in different projects. It's called Kaizen DAO. After that, I created an agency. It's really at this moment that we tackle as a team the music industry because we worked with a lot of different labels, mainly in France. So, for example, Believe, we worked with the biggest radio here, which is called Energy. And yeah, we got some great insights and feedback from music industry to what's the main issue, what's a way to resolve it using NFTs and Web3. And so yeah, with this agency, we got this experience, and after that, we wanted to launch a product to help artists and label monetize their music. So we took some time. We have been building it for like 1 year right now, and yeah, that's basically it.
Thanks, Leo. I guess then we'll just get right into the mix of it today. Can you maybe provide a brief overview of the project and its background?
Mm. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, for the background, you kind of got it. We worked with our agency to help some labels. That's really how it was born. I was always a big music listener, and most people in our team worked in music. They made events, they created some songs, and everything. We really like this ecosystem. But we saw there was a big problem of monetization into the music industry because like everyone listened to music here. Some people listen to music 2, 3 hours a day, maybe more. But in terms of monetization, there is a lot of issue because artists are not that well paid. There is a lot of intermediaries, and at the beginning, we really thought the blockchain could help to solve this problem. Our solution really changed step by step. So to bring a quick overview, our first product, we launched it um, I would say 3 months ago with our first artist. It's a big artist here in France. She's called Jane. She's pretty viral on TikTok right now, by the way. And yeah, we launched it as a proof of concept. The idea is to do something a bit different. Is to giving people that buy physical album, so people that go on store or directly on Shopify, where they buy album. It's really an old stuff to buy album, but it's something that people keep doing without utility. People like buy album, they put it on their house, they don't even open it, and they just store it, and they are doing it just to support the artist. And our reflection at this point was really how we can make it more useful for people to buy album, so CDs, and really giving people a way to show up their album on social media using new formats. So in this way, it was NFT and giving people the possibility to just buy an album and get a free digital copy that is available as an NFT. And everyone were able to do whatever they wanted with this. They were able to share it on Instagram, on Twitter. We got a lot of interaction that way. And after that, we are also giving utility to people that buy this album, and it gives labels and artists a way to like retarget fans and give them some utility. For example, they could get reduction coupon for people that buy the previous album. They could give some extra content and all of this.
Thank you, Leo. It sounds like a fascinating product. Can I just ask, maybe you'll walk us through a typical user journey or use case scenario for the product?
Mm. Yeah, definitely. Should I present the demo right now or just
No, no.
vocally?
We'll maybe leave that at the end. If you want to like
Yeah.
I'll skip over this question and we can just like come back to it. You'll show us like walking through a typical user journey.
Okay.
So then I'll just skip over it and I'll say, are there any unique or innovative aspects of the product that maybe you'd like to highlight?
Yeah, definitely. Our product is really based on free access. Uh, it's something that is really important for us because music is something that needs to be shared. We don't want, like, there is different project and different vision for this on Web3 music, but we really think that we need to give this for free to people that are not into crypto and try to educate them about NFT, about crypto, and all the benefits, giving this free onboarding. And step by step, we'll try to monetize it and get people like super fans to spend more on their favorite artist. So it's really something that is really powerful for us. In terms of abstraction, we are implementing account abstraction, so people don't even know they have a wallet. For our first drop, it's something that was pretty low key into the music Web3 ecosystem, because it's something that we really marketed for people that are not into Web3, really Web2 user, and we got a really big onboarding percentage. Like for every people that bought the album on Shopify, there was 85% of people that claimed the code and claimed the NFT. So it's a pretty big amount, and we are really glad for this. And another some another thing that's really differentiates us, and I think I will talk about this later, but it's really our long-term vision, where we want to facilitate the work of artists to identify their fans. Like right now, artists they just want to focus on music. They don't want to do the marketing stuff, the boring stuff, and we are trying to give tools for artists to get the monetization with this tool, with NFTs, but making it as convenient as possible. They don't need to spend time to understand marketing and all of this. We give them like superpower to do this.
Thank you, Leo. Looking forward, is there any plans for future updates or enhancements to the product? And if there is, what can the community expect? Maybe you want to tell us a little bit about the roadmap going forward.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. There is a lot of updates that we are working on. Um, like I said, our nearest update is really implementing account abstraction, so giving people wallets instantly where they mint the NFT. So everything is on chain, and everyone is able to interact with the whole blockchain ecosystem. After that, our focus will be to integrate Spotify. So basically, we will be the first project to do this. So it will give like billion of people access to the product. So we want at one time to give people a better statistic about their Spotify, and also give people a way to help in terms of artist identification. So basically, there is a problem in terms of identification where people are buying CDs, they are listening to Spotify, they are getting to events, to concerts, but they don't get rewarded, and there is no way to track them and to really reward the hardcore super fan. And that's what we are trying to do. So basically, it will be a passport for every artist that are partner with us, and it will give these people a way to rank fans and give them some specific personalized utilities. For example, you as an artist will be able, for example, to give a new song, a new release before everyone else for your top 1% listeners, or top 10% listeners. And it's something that is really easy for them to do. And it will be our next focus, and still something that is free and available for Web2 user.
Thank you, Leo. Leo, my next question would be more focused on community and maybe for those sitting in the audience today, are there any way they can get like involved or stay updated with the project progress, or maybe how they could find you on socials? How do they best reach out?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Shall I send the link or is it?
I don't know if the links mightn't work in the chat. If you want to just like drop the name,
Yeah,
even like the
yeah.
Twitter app or whatever.
It's MP3. So it's a funny name. It's like this on Twitter and social media website. Sorry, uh, ampy.co. So people can check out. And yeah, in terms of community involvement, we got a Discord. Honestly, right now, we are mostly building the product. We try our first step. If you are in France, you can participate, but it's something that is not really open yet. But in 3 or 4 months, for our big release, we'll be able to give everyone access. So please stay updated on Discord, and we'll try to really give community back for their involvement on the project. So probably some alpha demo or this kind of stuff could be really great for the community.
Thank you, Leo. And we're moving on to like the final few questions here just before the demo. But this is one of my favorite questions I've been given the pleasure to ask many products and people this week is what do you think the future of Web3 music is? And what do you think the future of Web3 music community is?
Yeah, yeah, that's a really great question. Honestly, it's a complicated question for a lot of reasons. For us, we want to really participate into the music Web3 community. So for our products, we will give tools to artists and to projects to really filter and filter their launch of NFT. For example, if you are a pop artist that is making some accessible music, with MP, you will be able to give mint access to people that listen to artists like your music. So, for example, I will name drop someone who make music like Dua Lipa is able to target people that listen to Dua Lipa, for example, the top 10%, and we'll be able to give them access to the mint before everyone else, like a wave mint. So it's something that is really important, and for us, our most biggest focus is on fan identification. But there is a lot of great projects that was there the last days that are working on different parts of it. I can name Bolero, for example, which is mostly focused on like monetization and financialization. So giving people the possibility to buy some shares of an album. There is Reveal that is making some splits and give people the way to really financialize and give some parts to, for example, the producer, the filmmaker, and everyone that has been in the process of the music. So there is a lot of great projects. I will say our most biggest focus is really onboarding people in Web 2 and showing them what's possible into Web3 and with this great community. And yeah, I'm really excited about the future. There will be a lot of cool projects. There will be also a lot of remix that we will be able to see with AI and at the same time crypto. And I think there is a great fit and excited to see more about this.
Thank you, Leo. I'm just gonna. My final question is, if you want to start loading up your screen to do the demo, but is just literally, is there anything else you'd like to share or discuss regarding the project? Maybe that we missed out today, or maybe you'll take this time and load up your screen and you'll talk about it through the demo.
Yeah, I think I will share this on the demo, and uh, and yeah, feel free to ask any question on the chat if you need, and I will
Sure.
share the whole demo. So here it is. You should see.
There we
So
go.
it's a
Yeah,
YouTube video. It's easier to see the whole process because there is not only our website. So basically, what happened for this product is people are redirected to the artist shop. So this way it was the Jane shop. They were able to buy the album instantly. So it's a basic Shopify shop. As you can see, there is the NFT card, so it's a pretty good visual that is really linked to the album and make the experience pretty smooth. Basically, when people are buying the CD, they will get a digital card, so one or two with different rarities. There was this common, this more rare, and legendary, and all of this. So it's some different rarities. They receive an email where there is a code. So it's a use code, so you can use it. But yeah, you can claim the code directly on the shop. We are showing the different benefits. I hope you see clearly. So for example, you get additional content, participation to a draw to win some tour tickets, and some upcoming merchandising collections. And you are able to recover a digital card. When you click, you are on the Ampy website. It's something that is available for everyone. If you have a code, you can activate it and receive your exclusive collectible. It's a smooth onboarding because people don't need to have a wallet. You just click, you create your account with your email, confirmation code, and yeah, you claim it. After that, there is like a randomization of the card where you can have pretty much any card. So each card is one song of the album. There is, I think, if I remember correctly, 11 songs. So there is 11 cards with different rarities and different content linked to this. You get this, and yeah, there is the reveal where you get your card. You can visualize it on your space. It's already available. You can transfer it on a wallet if you need. And there is all the utility and information about the card. So for example, for this case, the rarity was common. It was an album release. Because you can release it for single or for other type of release. You get all the information, and you also got the benefits. So it's something that was pretty early, but you got the prediction, which is basically giving some prediction based on the album. It was a pretty good themed content. You were able to get early access to content, some merchandising discounts, some draw to win utility, and an exclusive video. For example, you can get the prediction right there. And yeah, that's a pretty cool content for fans. They are also able to get to a marketplace. And yeah, they are also able to transfer their NFTs to show them on marketplace and everything. Um, so that's our current products. How can I stop? Um, I will check if I have someone else to present because, as I told, we are currently building our next products. Um, hmm, I don't think I will be able to present all the things. I will just share some social media reaction. So it's in French. I will translate it, but it's a pretty cool thing. So basically, people that are not absolutely not into Web2, 30 or 40 years old, sharing on social media their card with their utilities on Instagram, on Twitter. So yeah, pretty good example. We'll try to make it more accessible for everyone. But yeah, it really shows us that they see the benefits and see what's the potential for this. Really excited about this, and yeah, um, I think for the sorry, the quiz questions, I'm not sure I replied to everything orally. So we have some details. Like we partner with Sony Music. I don't think I told this, but that was our first partnership. So with Sony Music and Jane. Um, and for the rest of the question, there is 4 type of rarities. You can see it on the website. And the rest of the question, I think I answered it, so it's all right. Yeah, I don't see anything else.
Thank you, Leo. That was a beautiful demo, and I think we got a lot of the questions. If there's any last questions, please do drop them in the chat. Okay, so I see one. We'll just go to it here. What's your next big integration, Leo?
Yeah. So our next big integration will be Spotify. To give everyone the access to the platform. People won't need to really buy an album. They will just be able to stream their artist and access the platform. And just to reply to Daddy Joe, I didn't see your question. Um, right now, our big focus is really on like big artists and people that are able to make release on album. We will try step by step to give our platform with a good pricing to independents and like artists that are smaller, for example, indie artists. But right now, it's not our focus yet. I think it will be available in 6 months or maybe a bit more. But yeah, you got the idea.
Thank you. And I think that's us with the questions today. Leo, have you anything you might want to finish up on, or are you okay to end the session today with everything being answered?
I think everything has been answered. If you want, like, if you are working into the music industry as an artist, as a producer, or just curious about it, we are really open to chat because it's still a small ecosystem, and I really like what you guys at Polygon are doing because it's a small ecosystem and we really need to support each other. So if you have a project, we'd love to chat with you, get some idea, get some talk about this. If you are an artist, we'd love to try to integrate your next release. There is a form on our website, or you can just DM us. And yeah, I interested you, and feel free to give any feedback if you have.
Perfectly. Well, thank you for coming today. I'm going to end it out on there because you have no more questions. But it's been a pleasure interviewing you, and thanks for the demo. It was really good.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.